Good evening, friends. It's your old pal, Dark. Oh, man. Not really feeling like myself today, man. Kind of dragging A's. I don't know. I don't think it's the old karate cold, but yeah, I don't know. Just dragging. Yeah, I got the JST shirt. The wife loves it. Um, Go pick up my daughter the shirt that says 80% fire. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Well, you guys know it about this time. This is when we start the probably the most entertaining 30 seconds of this stream. Enjoy. What up? What up? Hello again, ladies, some gentlemen. It's funny. So I got a setup here, right? If you'll notice in the background, like if I have like, you know, um, more like typical kind of like, I guess, regular lights on, like if I turn, the light on, I use this room for like professional meetings, right? Um, and then that was truly intense. Arigato. Um, then when I go on the stream, I I have a different setup. Hold on, where? How can I? Oh, come on, bro! Really? You gonna do me like that? Um, Hold on for 1 second. I'll show you. I can go from professional to streaming room of death and patch wall in about 2 minutes. It's funny because like it's my backdrop, but I got like the plate from CRS. Here, got the plate from CRS that's got holes in it from my head's covering it. The 45 grain 223 and the 243. The masks and all that in the patch wall, which my patch wall is looking kind of sad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got like less than 20 patches. So I'm gonna need to work on that. We can work on it together. How about that? But tis what it is. Actually put together a video today for JST Supply, and I mean, what a more perfect shirt to wear. Put together the slides. I had already put together the 80% lower from Lone Wolf, the Freedom Wolf, and put the lower parts kit and all that in there when it finally came in, because you can only get the lower parts from Lone Wolf, because they did this crazy thing where you need like some Gen 3 parts, some Gen 4 parts, and like Gen 3.5 locking block. Like it's crazy. And honestly, I gotta say, Lone Wolf, I'm a little unimpressed with the trigger. This is like a cheap polymer version of the UAT, which is probably the best trigger they ever came out with, the ultimate adjustable trigger. Yeah, and I'm really not happy with that. Patch game week, get on my level. I know, dude. I just put it up like less than a week ago, and like I only had like patches on gear, right? Like I had like, and I got some other patches, but it's like they're not like important patches. Zach Carr with Toxic Patch Co. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you. It shouldn't attack, only affects Russian ammo. Oh, okay. Is that what? Hey, Ting Ting. Don't regret. I have a Mossy 835 that has put me on my butt because I underestimated 3.5. Dude. Wow. So what is that? What's the, not triple aught, the quad aught? What's that even called? Number like 4 aught. Can we not devolve into the gay R15 tonight? Yeah, I don't plan on talking about that. I mean, honestly, I was just excited like about the dong. Like that's just so cool to have. Like, have you ever seen those statues? I'm just kidding. No, we won't have the dong talk. Just to let you know though, Dane, bro, I still got your stuff right here, man. I've not been able to send it out. But funny thing though, I got your patch here, and then I also got so this is called the CIA necklace, but I named it CIA. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Yeah, dude, this camera angle's wonky. CIA neck less. And then on this side, I did a little dark in DLD for you. So the first time you put it in your hands and grab it and, accomplish your first chore with it, whatever you choose to do, it's going to feel great, right? You could like start a fire with it, right? You could do a lot with this. CIFB NSAF. Yeah. And then I get your patch. I'll get it out to you, brother. My bad for the delay. It's an original. Oh, it's definitely an original. I literally was cheese cutting. That does kind of look like that, like super fine cheese cutter. Kill drool. Nice slab of cheddar. Yeah, with a paracord cut through it. Could you imagine what that slice would look like? You and Bacon should get together. Hey, Ting Ting is um, like I think I first saw Ting Ting in the 28EDU um, streams and that kind of area, and then she started kind of breaking into our community. Started seeing her at Crumps at even on Bacon's stream. She was one of the 11 people in Bacon's stream. Bacon. I'm just busting your chops, but yeah, I mean, it's been really cool to see somebody kind of follow, like coming from 2A EDU's community to John Crump to Flying Rich to to me to whoever. So it's awesome. Um, I'll keep you updated. I I will attempt the cheese slicing. Dude, send pictures, man. Pics or it didn't happen. What's up, Swampy? Swamp Dog? Just kidding. Opie, you're doing the Lord's work. God bless you. I'm going to build an air-powered DD pegging launcher and bring it to press conferences and launch it with the media. Dude, that is charity work if I've ever heard it. Like, that's remarkable. That's remarkable. Oh, that's right. You are getting a pretty crazy storm. Most likely you did. I know one of the guys selling bison. She got busted. Yeah, so Swampy talked me into it. He gave me no other options other than to get a small collection of the DLD Kimlight AR lowers, and we are going to move forward with him. He's getting 10, and so far there's only 7 left. So, Swamp, I may need you to come on and remind me, because they're not cheap. Like no one's making money off these. We're literally just selling them for what we're getting them for, like covering the cost. But when you get small batches of AR-15 receivers, like engraved and then anodized, actually, let me retract that. When you get small pieces of aluminum engraved and anodized for other people to possibly do work to turn them into something else in the future, the cost isn't super low, but it's worth it because I get to keep a DLD Kimlight lower. What's up, Light? What's up, brother? Yeah, so I don't know if hold on, I gotta pull up Thirsty Colt. Is it on your channel, Thirsty? Yeah, I don't know if I have the RONA, but I know that I've not been feeling myself, man. Oh god. Okay, am I gonna get a copyright strike for this music here? What if I play this? What music is it? They are 125 and hold on, let me go back to that. They are 125, and I'm going to color fill the glowy engraving. Oh, that's dope. So we'll have DLD AR, well, 80% pieces of aluminum available. It'll be AR 80%ers. This is all Swampy. Like, we had nothing to do with it. He is literally doing all of this on his own. He's putting up the money for it, and I appreciate you doing that for real. Super grateful. Thank you, Swampy. I don't feel like I'm super sick. I just am dragging ass and don't feel like myself. Yeah, it's just been a tough day. I literally been falling asleep in my chair. It's Bloody Revolutions by Chris. I may have to. I'll just not do audio with it. How about that? B Furchild, what's up, brother? WTF is up, you glowing bee stars? My 2 and 3 video for the challenge are coming out tomorrow. I've been having internet tissues today. Internet tissues. That sounds like they'd be rough on your nose. I didn't get uploaded. Dude, trust me, I feel you, dude. I'm literally I have 3 or 4 videos sitting here just not completely edited. But I mean, it's 10. The challenge is 10 videos in 10 days. So as long as you achieve 10 videos in 10 days, then you've accomplished your goal. Hold on, let me see. What's up, Too Many Choices? Let me go and say what's up to y'all. Opie, what's up, brother? Dirt McGirt, what's cracking? Walter Kimball, what's up, man? Flying Rich, good to see you again. Elderberry chews are great. It's hard just eating too. Yeah, no. Hold on one second. We don't need no force control. Okay. Swamp Dog Armory, good evening. Backdoor, what's up, player? Too Many Choices. Joe Morris. Dose up. Vitamin C, D, zinc, echinacea. Kick that in the fupa. Yeah, true that, man. Matt Schoen, can you get a copy of the engraving files and make them into stencils so we can buy them and electro etch them ourselves? That is an excellent question. Swampy, what do you think about that? Or maybe even if we could find the G code to use for people that have ghost gunners, because I may just have a ghost gunner very soon. Fairchild's, what's up, brother? Light, good to have you here, man. Zach Carr, Toxic Patch Co. There is a foot video, but I hate Google. What up? What up?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I hope you and your loved ones are safe and healthy. Let me know if I can help with something.
What in the fuckery is this?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Bro, you should not even be plugged in. How does this keep happening? Dude, freaking wiretaps all over my GD house. Oh, snap. The end is near, beware. New member. Dude, hell yeah. Thank you, brother. Look at that. Damn. That's what's up, brother. Thank you. Double A, welcome. This is going to be, a little bit of a different or more unique stream, because my idea was to come on and just say how I'm going to stream and say that I'm not streaming. Just because I was dragging ass, feeling like shite. What? Shunned? Why are you shunned? Who shunned light? Oh, naturally, Kimball. Come on, Kimball. Rule number 1. Jeff Manley, Ting Ting, hey y'all. Thanks for dropping by. Hold on, I saw something in here. Oh, dude, Kimball's trolling you. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it, bro. I'm gonna do something that I shouldn't do, and I know y'all are gonna pass judgment, because I know you're tap, but I'm gonna drink the devil's syrup. Dang, Dirt McGirt. Oh, hold up, I missed. Holy, whoa, okay, hold up. The love is pouring through. Dude, thank you guys, man. I just wanted the jabby icon after my name. Dude, you actually get some pretty dope emojis. You get the eagle with the blue Kim light emoji. You get the blue Kim light emoji. You get the what else? I think you get 4. I tried to get the explosion that I captured on film, or that someone allegedly captured on film, in there, but it wouldn't fit, unfortunately. Coca-Cola, yeah, for real. Do the 5 socialist sanitizer. Let me back up. Yeah, so any channel member, you guys have dope emojis, and you also have like stickers and stuff like that. So Double A, he said, yo, 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 dang, your super chat was just for a triple yo. I admire that, bro. That's strong. That's real strong. Miss, then cis. MS, then CS. Oh, you're talking about, you guys talking about the Navy? Let me go back, because I missed, this is my boy up here. Yeah, boom! The end is near, beware. New channel member. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. And we have here Double A, who's new to the channel. Everybody, if you could welcome Double A to the channel. I mean, Double A happens to be one of the most, you know, batteries in most abundance, and it's just, it's great. As a matter of fact, I prefer the EOTechs that take double A's. So you're welcome here, Double A. I appreciate you. You know the Navy because we have way different terms than other branches. I noticed that, man. Like, if anyone is ever like, I was in the Navy, what was your MOS? Like, skirt, hold up. Navy doesn't use MOS, so you're lying. Yikes, dude. Don't drink that. I know, I just need to wake up, man. I'm dragging arse. Ooh, light with the vindication. Look at this. Yikes. Dude, it's I'm not gonna lie, it's great to see all the green and damn, whoa, Double A. Holy moly. Damn. Digging the channel with a $20 super chat, brother. Thank you. I don't think it goes higher than that. At least for my channel. YouTube won't allow it to go higher than that. Let's cap these guys at $19.99. We don't want them, getting too cocky. Thank you. Oh, Montana, bro, good to have you back, man. Damn, bro, I missed you, Neggle. I would assume that's Neggle, or it's some type of, oh, Kimball. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't even want to address that or put it on stream, but good God. All right, no more infighting. Okay, we need to support and love each other. Okay, what happened? What happened to my community? Double A for the win. I'm too white to drink that shit. Throw some bourbon and a couple racks in that corn syrup, and you will remain respectable. I know. I don't drink booze like that, man. I literally am just. What's up, Lego man? I literally just like I'll keep like a few of these on retainer for caffeine, just to whatever. I just like the user friendliness of the Ghost Gunner as well as supporting Cody. But yes, a real CNC would be tits. Oh, for sure. So I actually talked to Cody today, and he's gonna get me a Ghost Gunner 3, and I'm going to Flying Wedge said it's past my bedtime. Peace, Broham. If you're willing out, love you, bro. Take it easy. Yeah, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that costs. If I can split it up amongst people. Like, I know John Crump is taking his Ghost Gunner and sending it out to other people, and letting them like find G code and put in work, for what they need done. They need to do some 80s. They need to do some slide milling or barrel threading or whatever. They're going to work. So I kick a hookin' boy. What's up, player? Good to have you back, man. Damn good to have you back. Hold on, I'm so far behind in chat, y'all. Zach Carr, he said I became a member when Dark was a loser. Oh damn, Dane is a member too. Holy shit, you guys. Damn, all I had to do was catch the karate cold and I start getting all this support. What's the deal with this? Damn, shout out to Dane, new channel member. I'm tickled. I'm tickled. Woohoo! Let me see where. Oh, we live, boys. Yeah, somebody use one of the emojis. Show me what the emojis look like. Adam's arms is moved close to me. Piston kids on ARs. Hell yeah, Adam's Arms. They have their 7.5 inch piston driven upper is like tits, man. I didn't even know they were still in business. I'm actually happy to hear that. If you can ever sneak in there and grab a 10.5 and a 7.5 inch, oh, don't tell me that's the. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to go to my. All right, so this is also kind of a test because if you guys know that my last like every single one of my last streams was hit with the yellow dollar sign, and welcome to the dark side. Ooh, that's a good one. Maybe when channel members join, we should all say welcome to the dark side. That's dope. I like that. Let me see. PB's carrier. Got the real jubilee of Eagles now. I have this 6.8 SPC piston pistol upper. I have no use for sitting here. Hey, we could use that for the GAR 15 build, man. I'm just kidding. I don't think I would. I mean, 6.8 SPC is a good caliber. It's just it was kind of. Dang, see, it's not showing up. Maybe it only shows up on mobile. Because look at this. Oh, that's right. So it's a chicken bone syringe, blue chem light, the DLD flower, which is lights, cranberry hibiscus, and it's the eagle with the chem light. But it's only showing up as verbiage. So I need to go in here real quick and see if I see it in chat. Chicken wing, chicken wing.
A proud daughter of Korean immigrants, Irene Shin saw a cancer diagnosis almost bankrupt
Hold
her
up.
family. She went to State University.
Stop it. All right, let me check to see what it looks like on mobile. Can you guys see the emojis on mobile by any chance? Oh, and by the way, I totally stole the picture for the thumbnail from Hank Strange's. So when I went on Hank Strange's show most recently, I hot dog and bologna. Oh yeah, bro, Dirt. You got the eagle next to the eagle with the chem light next to your name, bro. You know how baller that looks? Dog. Boom, boom, boom. Hold up. Oh yeah, don't forget, go to JSD Supply. Use code DARK to save money and get free shipping. You can still, and I checked again today, you can still get a Polymer 80 Glock lower for $89 shipped. There may be taxes in that, but there may be taxes beyond it. But under $100 for a Polymer 80 Glock lower, like, come on, y'all. You can pick up one of the slides for I think it's the not the Revelation. The Revelation is great. I got two of them. Actually, got two of them sitting right here. But we all know how that goes. You can't even show slides anymore because they'll can my whole ish. But cheeks. Oh yeah. See. Okay. So in my like from the creator side on the computer, it shows those words. That's it. But on the on mobile, it shows all this glory. The chicken bone syringe, the blue chem light, the cranberry hibiscus flower, and the eagle. And then if you look real close next to Dirt McGirt's name, he's got the eagle with the blue chem light, which is super gangsta. You would need to learn at least CAM software if you're using permacode. I remember the 2 being a couple G. Held off because people were saying the 3 was going to be a lot better. Yeah, well, yeah, it does look dope on mobile for sure. You guys make sure you do me a favor and shoot the like button in the face for me, and we'll see who has the best aim. But yeah, shoot the like button in the face. Don't smash it. Don't smash it. Smashing isn't as effective as shooting it in the face. Dark penis front sight on the gay R15, right? Do we act? So I'm actually thinking about the gay K47 instead, and the reason is because the Pen 15 Montana, yes and no. I'm probably going to get him and Cody on a show together because apparently I don't have enough pull to get print, shoot, repeat on myself. I'm sorry. I thought I was cool enough to get you on, bro. I love your content. And if you're watching this, which you're probably not, you're an inspiration to all of us that haven't completed puberty yet. But I love what you do, and I think you're freaking hilarious. But I'm. So I talked to Cody Wilson today, just kind of a random casual conversation, and let him know. So Jordan with JSD actually hit him up and was like, yo, I did this show. You should do it too. They're super awesome. And Cody was like, yo, I did this show twice. Crump was mad uncomfortable. We talked about dicks the whole time, but it was hilarious. Nothing cooler than seeing Crump. I call him Jonald Crump Jr. But so imagine an AK, okay? And for all of you guys that have already heard this 20 times, I'm sorry, okay? So hear me out. Dark, WTF are you on about? Imagine an AK where the AK has a fixed stock trunnion, so you can put a side folding Polish Tantal style stock on it. It has a dong front handguard on it. And then we get John Rice, who is exceptional with woodwork. Like, he made these 1911 grips from like literal wood. He like made them with his bare hands. And this is an AR-15 grip that you can put 1911 grips on. He made those, and then he made these grip panels for M-LOK. So I can literally put these on my M-LOK rail. And the coolest part is he made this trigger guard. So this trigger guard, it just puts some really dope looking wood on the accents. This is over $200 worth of stuff right here. It ain't cheap, but it is gorgeous. Anyway, so on the AK, you have the dong grip. I have someone that is capable of doing like incredible work like that, and they shape the dong into a dong, like an actual dick, okay? Like a perfect one, and then like remove material. It's almost going to be like a micro dick AK, and then remove material at the top, and then like kind of shape like a little bit of like balls kind of going into the grip, and then you have the dong that's actually like a chode, and then we're gonna get a muzzle brake machined in 14x1 left hand threads that is a like micro dick, and then have a what was it? Oh, the bayonet that has a big dick on it as well. That's all I can think of now. The other thing we thought, so when I was talking to Dirt, we were saying we could get an additional dick and then put it over the red dot, like, so where you have to look through a dick to shoot through it. But then it's only, I don't know, there's got to be another way. They are, man. They're like literally $80 just for the just for the dong. The AK-47 should be the stock carved into pin 15 that you stabilize with your mouth. Oh my god. Of course. Only the gayest. Oh no, I said the GAY word. There you go. There went the stream, y'all. They're just looking for a reason to take me down. Wow, it's still green. So this is what I cannot understand. Okay. I keep getting the yellow dollar sign. They are you-know-whating like my last like 4 or 5 streams at least. I had to go through and look. But and again, I don't care about the, $7 in, revenue. It's the fact that they stop recommending the video. They stop pushing it out there. They won't put it in recommended feeds. And it's just like sitting here and no one sees it. I can see it in the analytics. Like I can see it. It's not about the advertisers. Then they still put ads on the shit. It's like, bro, you're whatever. So, how is it that like we have a conversation about taking an AK and putting some D's on it, and it is like boom, like yellow dollar sign right away, but we have a 3-hour long stream about the karate cold using very specific words. We use the V word, like the Vax machine. Send me a fax machine, fax machine. I mean, I'm saying like 3 hours of 16 to 24 people in here that were all talking openly about the government literally lying to all of y'all, and proof of what's in the poke and all this stuff. And it's still monetized. It's still up. It's still not even touched. It's good. Views are climbing on it. I'm like, dude. So I don't know. Maybe it's the Lord's hand trying to get the information out there about the truth about the VAX. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be some more butt stocks. So okay, there is. I don't know. I'll pull it up just so y'all can see it. It's like it's a scorpion, but it's like a Scorpionus 15 or something like that. Scorpion 15, and the entire front handguard from the receiver to the muzzle is a massive, ugly chode in flesh-colored PLA. And then the stock is a literal set of B's and a D, and it's crazy. I gotta pull it up now. Hold on. It is the ugliest thing I've ever seen, and it is so beautiful. Oh, that's crazy. That's ew. Okay, I was not expecting to see that. Maybe I should type in Scorpion Evo. Don't Google it, y'all. It ain't worth it. Come on, man. Where is it? I gotta be able to show y'all. It's a straight D. And I mean the front from the handguard to the muzzle, like it's like a massive D. Are we consumers yet? Hold on, did someone do a spin-off of Are We Cool Yet and like steal their ish? Because that looks like an Are We Cool Yet lower, because that grip is very unique. It's kind of like a Rattler style grip. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. It's a Mac lower in blue filament, but it's like a traditional Mac shape. It's not like, you know. All right, sorry, let me get back on here. Scorpion Evo 3 DSE. Okay. Hold up. Okay. There's Are We Consumers Yet? Same folks, I believe. Okay. Yeah, the gay K is classier. It's the Libris to the M15. Dude, I 100% agree. Like a PLA outer D shell for the whole right. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to pull it up to show y'all. Hold on. It's in here. Give me a second, I'll show. Oh, that's dope. It's like a clear. Somebody did a Scorpion Evo in like a clear teal PLA. That's pretty nasty. What? You did a muzzle brake? Okay. Since I am unable to get my... I'm going to try a couple things first, but right now I am currently unable to get my printer up and running. And my intention is to, aside from being the baddest mofo, like I want to be able to liberate others. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and show this. I'm going to share this with y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not looking at chat. If y'all are like calling my name like Dark, please look at me. I'm a channel member now. Please. Hold on. Dude, and honestly, I do really appreciate all y'all becoming a channel member. There is a lot of perks to that, which, you know, you can go in there and look if you want to. If you want to. Oh, dope. It's the Scorpion Evo adapter with the I think that's the Zukov stock. Yeah, Zukov. Nice. Okay, so let's find the Scorpion D. It's fine. So this is what I was talking about, the clear PLA. It's like a translucent teal. That's pretty dope. And it looks like they did a muzzle brake. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's real. I don't know. This is the original one that they marketed. Now, they're obviously like, you know, PSR. I love you. There is, that's dope, dude. Yeah, that is fresh. Friggity fresh. Yeah, I got to get my printer up and running, man. Might be. I just got totally lost in the sauce. That's what's up. Here it is, broken down. I love this color, by the way. Like, it's so dope, and I really love how they modeled the like the stock is modeled off of the factory stock, but they put a tail hook in it, and the grip is modeled like almost exactly off of the Magpul stock. Like, that's super dope. This is PSR's print shoot repeats. And they set up the lower to take AR-15 grips, which is super dope. All right, now let's find this one with a big old DICK on it. That's dope, and I would take that all day. If I could see, we need to be thinking outside of the box. See, this whole time we've only been thinking about phallic shaped objects when we could be doing unicorns, like, man, rainbows, unicorns. Sunshine, lollipops. Yeah, man. Did somebody say ghost? So I'm getting sidetracked. All right, let's find the D. Where's the big D? I'll find it, y'all. You just gotta stay with me. What in tarnation? Oh, these. taking this stuff. Oh, no way. U.S. or Uzi magazines. Okay, so did somebody come up with? I heard that somebody had printable conversions for the Evo. That's dope. Yo, and that rail cover is nasty. That's sick. Now that I look closer, it's not as cool as mine, but it is cool. All right, come on, bro. Where's it at? Oh, is it? No. Mm-mm. Dude, where's it at, bro? I would think it would be super high up there. That's actually pretty sick. That's a... It looks like they like edited the stock at the back. Like, okay, so you did not get your Form 1 approved prior to that build. I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that. No big deal. I would never, infringe on your natural rights. Okay, it's not going to be in here, and I'm sure there's somebody. Oh, that's the Bulligan. Yeah, that's Bulligan's brace. Oh yeah, Bulligan Shooting Sports. There you go. See, I know my peeps, y'all. I tried to hit him up too to get Bulligan on here. All right, I'm gonna have to do it. There, see, that's all it needed. Okay, so here it is. This is real. This is from Are We Cool Yet? Or Control Pew. And this is a big ween. The Scorpion Evo has been dropped in the snow. The attachment in the back is a large sack that is input into the chassis of the stock. Then it has a massive chode with a Picatinny rail and a White Claw suppressor. A White Claw suppressor in the snow. It looks like an MRO. No, it's a Bushnell TR25 because $69 optics are awesome. And if you're looking for a $69 optic, you let me know because I can actually get one for. Right now, I can get a Tac-Sac. Hold on, I have a larger picture pulled up. Oh, you know what it is? My bad. Here, let me share a different one. There you go. This will be a bigger picture. Okay, so as you can see here, we have a large Sackaroonie in the Hello Kitty AK. I could get down with that. Balls and all. I get down with that. So yeah, it's a the White Claw can though, no pun intended, is I'll be honest, it's not the first thing that I notice, but it's interesting. Sorry, y'all. I know I'm not. This is Dane's response. Yeah, I'll be hopping off in a minute, guys. I just felt guilty to let a Tuesday pass and not get on and at least say hello. I have a pink Hello Kitty AK, but that unicorn gun looks like it would have the limp wrist. Yes, in a total trance. What's up, Edge of the South? Uzi mags would be sweet. Cheap and double feed. Glucky Team mags is the only decent single feed mag. Yeah. Yeah, the 33 rounders are the way to go, period. The 3D hold up if you run them regularly. Yeah, I mean, anything printed has an expiration date, like always. I've seen some things go thousands of rounds, and the PTFE stuff. It's so PTFE is harder, but being harder, it's more brittle and it shatters. Like if you watch Print Shoot Repeat, he goes on and he um, oh, hold up. Hold on. So he did a Dark needs to shoot whatever he comes up with, dressed in short shorts, tank top, and hot pink and green fanny pack. Maybe he can borrow some clothes from James Reeves. Dude, I actually there's more behind that. Dang it, I'm not gonna be able to pull it up. That's all good. It's all good. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, so when he did a build in PLA, which is like the bottom of the barrel cheapest filament that you can get, it ran for like 600 rounds, and it could still be running. Like I don't know. When he used like 2 entire spools of PTFE filament, which is Teflon filament. It's super hard, but it's brittle, so it's known to break and crack and split. And if you've seen Print Shoot Repeat's videos, when he shoots that scorpion, it literally blows. Like it completely blows to pieces. And I mean, that's got to be like heartbreaking to put that much into it, that much work into it. Like a lot of these guys that are running printers like that are like keeping cameras on them and running them like at home while they're out like at work or like out and about, like because they're not just going to stay home and like be hovering over the printer, so it's um, heartbreaking to see something like that, that you put that much hard work into. um, but when you do PLA is like literally the Fake, you changing up your pictures and stuff, changing your picture, changing your name. Come on, man, you can't do that to me. Um, so PLA is literally like the cheapest, like dirt cheap, the bottom of the barrel shit, but it has some flex to it. It's like a little better quality, so it's or it's set up more. Oh, what's up, Crumpy? Crump. Um, so it has a little more give to it, a little more flex to it, and yeah, it's just. Whoa, hey yo, don't do that. Don't do me like that. Donald Crump Jr.
Hello, everybody.
What
Long
up?
time no say hi.
How's it going, dude?
Hanging in, man. Doing the whole taking care of the whole family life thing, and I think I finally got it to a point where I can start getting back into this again and not having to worry about anything else legally per se. So other than that, I've been watching the streams and everything, and I've been loving what you've been doing, and I've been loving the freaking chat and everything. I don't,
Appreciate
partake
that.
in it. I kind of stay off to the back and act like, one of those people in the club where you sit back and you don't dance.
Yeah. So with
So
your back against the wall, just kind of watching.
yeah, I'm not in my head. I'm not in my head the whole time. I'm like, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm genuinely excited to be back in here with all y'all motherfuckers, man. I truly appreciate it, and everybody goes through their own family crap. So end of the day, thank you all for not pissing on me so much during this time frame.
Hey man, oh shit. No, dude, I feel you. I mean, I'm going through, some familial challenges myself, brother. I know how it is.
Yeah, when your
Uh,
lawyer tells you, "Hey, I watched your YouTube channel, and you need to or shut the fuck up," basically.
oh damn, you're definitely not allowed on here then. I'm just kidding. I
Dude, don't
mean,
crump me. Don't crump me, man. Come
I
on.
know. Crump hits the commercials, the time,
Oh, I
you know.
I know. Crump freaking almost hurt my feelings, but I genuinely was laughing my ass off. And if I'm able to get back into this channel with you on these subjects and start bringing guests in, um, I love Crump, but I want to bust his balls one freaking time just because the amount of times he paused me. Other than that, no, I love the man. Good peoples, for real.
um, Backdoor says, I feel like we haven't seen DLD since Gabby Petito was alive. Dang.
Oh,
Hey, there
no,
was
no,
no
no.
proof of death there, okay?
Oh, no. Yeah, they found a body that matched the description, but they're waiting for blood analysis right now.
I see.
Because this is based out of Florida, I hear all this stuff happening over the radio and on the TV. So, yeah.
Yeah. Um, Faithful Faither, Crump is light? What the F? I didn't know. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, guys, Crump and Light are the same physical person.
Yes, when I go into Crump mode, I have a speech impediment. I love you, Crump. If you're watching this, just giving you heads up, I'm gonna bust your balls right back for all those damn pauses and the advertisements.
Joe Morris said you totally got crumpled. Cause that's a good one. That's a good one. Uh, Faith, yeah. Light and Crump are not the same person. But I mean, I like what you're doing there. It's natural for us to try to tie everything to a conspiracy, right?
Hey, Dark, by any chance, I don't know if you guys spoke about this on the channel. You heard about the January 6th protest in DC this past Saturday, and there were like 100 FBI agents and undercover officers,
Yeah, it was
and there were
straight setup.
30 regular people there, 300 DC riot officers, and oddly enough, the only person out of the 30 people who were regular people got caught up and got interrogated and was going to get arrested was an FBI undercover agent because they saw a pistol in his pocket and he was trying to rile people up to start shit.
Yeah, I saw the footage of that, and you see what looked like they didn't look like riot; they looked like SWAT.
No, that was not SWAT. The people who were all bowed up, they looked like Judge Dredd impersonators. Like they seriously had like extra body armor, like they were
Yeah.
going to be attacked with sticks and shit.
Yeah, it was some like Rambo dude walked up to him and like held him and like held his hands and he was like, "You got a gun? You got a gun?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "You got a gun? You get a badge? Are you undercover?" And everyone is sitting around him, like pictures, like people like walking through with the evil gimbos, like filming him, and he's like, "Yes, I'm undercover." Like as
Dude, I don't know if you saw it, and I've been trying to get an accurate count of it, not the meme count of everything, but there was over 80 undercover officers, whether FBI or whatever other branch, and there was close to 50 to 100 reporters. CNBC, local news, yada, yada, yada. But there were still only like 30 or less regular fucking people that actually showed up to there. And legitimately, the only person that got arrested was the FBI agent, and he was the original story and the original videos that came out were him actually trying to rile up the other people out there that he didn't realize were also undercover FBI, trying to get them to like get hyped up and fucking start throwing shit, whatever. He
yeah.
didn't realize that. Well, when they caught him, the end of the day story is, oh, they saw a gun print in his pocket and they detained him. No, the original story straight up, and good luck finding it. But the original story was he was actually trying to incite and hype up the crowd to be able to get people to start doing things for them to be able to, make it okay that there's 300 riot officers out there.
See, this is the sad thing. None of us are even surprised or even like talking about it because it's totally normal for the government and the police to set up a false flag event to try to make a national incident out of it. Really quickly, John Crump, thank you for the super chat. And he said, "People like me, so I can't be late." Very funny. You
I
guys
love
can
you,
go
Crump.
back
I
and
didn't know
forth.
you were watching. I hope you heard what I said, because please, I want to be on with you again, and I want to bust your balls in the most beautiful way. I'll gently caress them while I'm busting them. But no, dude, I appreciate being able to fucking chat with you and everything. I really do. And everything that you do is like fucking amazing, man. You're benefiting this community.
Hell
Uh,
yeah, man.
Dark, who was the
I'm mostly
politician?
fed full protest. Sorry. What's up?
Who was the politician that was supposedly about to get kidnapped?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't even want to say her name, but it was the one in Detroit, Gretchen.
Yes, and
Yeah,
isn't it funny that out of the 15 people, like 10 to 12 of them were all FBI agents?
I think so. There's a couple things I want to hit on. I also want to hit on something Edge of the South said. I think that it's actually come out. I haven't confirmed this, but this was in one of the articles that I read that literally every single one of them were federal agents except the one homeless man.
Dude,
Like,
I heard the same thing, but there's so many reports out there,
yeah,
and now they keep on adding on more people and more people to make it look like there wasn't that many federal agents involved.
yeah. You look at that picture where like that whole like group of like six dudes is chilling there wearing jorts, H&M shirts, haircuts, all high and tight, with all rocking sunglasses, and they all look like they have something in their appendix. It's
Dark,
like,
hey,
dude,
no, Dark. The exact photo that you're talking about. Did you see the? Oh my God, the leak. the FBI leak, email leak that got sent out.
Mm-mm.
And I'm putting it like this. The day after I actually saw the leak, and the leak was the FBI letting multiple field agents know, dressed like party dads with high socks and make it look like you guys are super, this and that, to fit the narrative. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you. This was one of the leaks. And as we all know, we get shadow banned on this channel and other things, and there's plenty of things you can look up on the internet as they happen, and you will not find them or find useful information or credible information to be able to back up what you saw as the original source, which leads into the whole shit being manipulated.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I didn't see the leak. This I heard of. So IV8888, Eric apparently posted on Facebook that he was visited by the literal ATF and FBI, and he had said that they went to his house and they questioned him personally to see if he was going to attend the event.
I watched that. He said, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't even know what the hell is going on. And then he turned around and said to them, by any chance, did somebody really shit on Nancy Pelosi's desk? And nobody admitted anything, but everybody laughed together.
Wow. Did he actually say that?
From what he said, yes, he actually said that. And
That
it was
is,
it was one of those where, they had nothing on him. They were just trying to see if he was going to be part of that rally. And it's funny that everybody in the 2A community had no idea about that rally. And oddly enough, and nobody's been reporting on this, but I've had multiple people reach out to me on this, is the fact that they had people reaching out to them on Facebook, in Messenger, basically saying, "Hey, are you going to attend the rally in DC? For the January 6th protest?"
yeah,
I literally know people who got that message,
that's
and
crazy, man.
from people high up to lower people, they were genuinely trying to bring people out there, and there was more FBI agents than actual literal citizens of the United States out there for that protest, quote unquote. And the only person that got arrested was an FBI agent.
Dude,
So,
because you gotta be a fool to go to something like that nowadays, man. Like, it's all, it's, do you remember, probably like at this point, like a year ago, they, there was so much going on with like protests and all sorts of I mean, let's call them what they are. They were riots,
oh, are you
and
are you talking are you talking about the groups that are no longer part of the social norm anymore? Antifa, BLM, like, who are
yeah,
those people anymore? We're not going through a any kind of ceremonial situation where we're indoctrinating a president.
yeah,
It's
right,
over now. So who are these people?
yeah. Then, do you remember when there was a flyer that started circulating nationally at like an epic speed, and it was this huge flyer, and I'm certain I have a screenshot of it,
Was it
and
a
it
red
said,
background?
yep, it literally looked like it was made by the CCP, and it had said, "March on your capital on this day." March on your state capital. Go armed in full kit, and in every state, and it's like, hold up, like, no one talked about this. No one It doesn't say like, brought to you by, so and so. Like, it was a literal setup. Like, it's nothing
By
surprises
the
me.
freedom of speech organization, Second Amendment, blah, blah, blah. There was no attribution to anything. They were
Yeah,
just trying to
brought to you by
get,
Everytown.
yes, they were just trying to get people to get riled up. And me and Dark have talked about this, fucking long time. Basically, what they're trying to do is it's a divide and conquer technique. Let's let the minority divide and conquer. And when I say minority, I'm not talking about black, Hispanic. I'm talking about freaking, what is your pronoun? Okay, I accept it. No, good luck for you, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I don't care if my son is gay or my daughter turns out to be a lesbian. I don't give a fuck. But you are who the fuck you are. And there's no fucking, hey, I don't identify as this gender. Guess what? You need to fucking go out in the woods and spend fucking maybe 8 months out there. Figure your shit out and get off of fucking social media, because social media and all these little groups where you're trying to confine yourself into and find an identity, and you're like, oh, well, I can just fucking amp up this part of me where I'm not sure about, and then we can roll from there. I don't play that shit. I grew up in a fucking hard time. I grew up in multiple areas, country, ghetto, you name it, and I've been around the world. I've been in the military. So where it all comes down to is our society is so free and so open and willing to accept everything under the sun that if a foreign group or a domestic group were to be able to get entangled into this, to be able to help manipulate people's views on a mass scale, look at Bloomberg,
I was
look
gonna
at
say if
Soros. I know.
they're doing it.
I'm saying if, but I'm saying if to the people who might not believe 100%. Look
Yeah,
at Bloomberg. Look at Soros. Look at fucking the Rockefellers. Look at everything that's happened in our country and every other country around the world. Believe it or not, China was not communist until after World War II. And who were the people who went into China to be able to open up trade and commerce agreements with the rest of the world? They're the same people who are in Hollywood. They're the same people on our government panels. They're the same people that are on the board of, CEO. What is it? Uh,
BlackRock,
no,
freaking
SEC 500. I know I'm wrong, but like Forbes 500
oh, like
for
CEOs, COOs, like
right now. That's America.
executives.
That's America. Look at around the world. Every single country around the world, the most highest up people, oddly enough, happen to be the people that happen to be the least amount of people in the world. It's
Yeah,
weird. It's super weird. And I don't knock all of them, but I'm just saying there's a very big trend out there. And I'm not trying to go super deep into all that, but end of the day, we're being pitted against each other on all these subjects. And do you know who is the only people who end up coming into suffrage at the end of the day? Dark, who are the only people that end up into suffrage at the end of the day?
us.
No, our children.
Oh, of course, our children and grandchildren.
They're not promoting to us. They're promoting to manipulate our children.
We'll go back to what you had said earlier. Like one of the reasons that people are like so easily influenced and so easily, I mean, there are people that are just so easily tipped over to become somebody else because they don't know who they are themselves. They
Right,
don't
because they
have
want
an
to fit
identity.
in. They want to fit in. They don't want to build their own identity because what they were already pre-programmed to do.
Yeah.
And they can't find independence in themselves. They have to find it into somebody else. This originally started out with religion. If you can't be independent, you need somebody to tell you how to become a good person or how to move forward or be strong and independent. Guess what? You're a weak minded person. Come to my church. Give tithings on Sunday. Blah, 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 blah. That's church is the first manipulation, mass manipulation. Government's the second mass manipulation. Government ended up going in bed with the church, what was it, 1600s, 1700s, to be able to spread the wealth around. And now we kind of feel like, oh, we can be agnostic, we can be anarchist, we can be Catholic, we can be all these other different denominations. End of the day, you're still relying on a man to tell you what to believe in versus what you should understand is right from wrong. And every human, if you believe in God or not, we have
Yeah.
an understanding in our head. Don't kill. Don't do this. Don't do that. Some people are fucked up. They've been through fucked up situations and they end up doing these bad things to kids and other people, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, where we're sitting at right now, we went from manipulation by a religion, manipulation by government, and now we're sitting back and we're getting manipulated by social media. There
And
is
not even only by social media, by the media, by like the mainstream media, by you know, consumer, just consumerism in
that
general.
the
By
older generation, I would say, media, as in TV. But where we're at right now, because me and you, we're past the age of TV. The manipulation now is literally what I'm holding in my fucking hand and I'm talking to everybody on. This is the manipulation now. It's what you see on your phone. It's the TikTok, YouTube videos, whatever pops up on your feed is what's manipulating you because, Dark, as you don't watch TV. You pick up your news off the internet, like me. You pick up your news off of YouTube or off of people that you may know that has a direct connection, i.e., let's just say we don't have this channel. You know John Crump. You're picking up your news because he's giving it through to you through a
through alt
text
media,
message,
yeah.
or you're talking to him on the phone because you know him personally. End of the day, the people underneath us, they're picking up all this shit off of social media, off their phone. This is the biggest manipulation device that is in front of you. That's what it is.
Look what Goy said. He had said,
Just
some people are going to go with the tiny hat narrative until their pronouns will be was or were. Yo, so on
oh,
that,
Goy, I love you, brother. I miss talking to you, man. I agree, 110%.
I actually want to show something. So a couple, well, so in techno, so there's a difference
Was and were?
between God and church, right? So
Yes.
churches are like you can have a relationship with God, you can worship, you can like that can be separate from how churches have become very consumer driven, right? So I think that was the difference that he's making. So I don't think light, and I don't mean to speak for you.
No, go ahead and say, and I'll recant.
Yeah, I think what he meant by that was that church had become an establishment. Church became a company for not for all, but for a lot of churches, and all of a sudden the pure idea of having a place of worship and a place of growth and a community became a business, right? And that's when people that can't really think for themselves or make decisions, or people that fall into the categories that we were just talking about, may be weak and could become a victim of that. But that doesn't mean that you don't put God first. That doesn't mean that you don't worship or have a relationship with God or whomever your God is or whatever. But yeah.
Dark, that's not what I was saying. But
Okay.
no, I completely agree. You need to have a connection with your God. Whether you consider Yahweh, Allah, God, Jehovah, whatever it may be, it don't matter. End of the day, religion, in my personal opinion, was started to control and manipulate the masses. And I believe there's a higher power, but I believe man has manipulated that higher power. So when it comes down to all said and done, I believe that whatever you hear in church is legitimately men speaking and trying to keep their job going and keep you forthright spending to their establishment. Now, I don't remember 100%, so please don't nobody knock my balls if I'm wrong. But I do believe Jesus said, you hold church or temple in your heart, and you
Yeah.
don't listen to another man telling you what the word of God is. You hold it in your heart and you listen to what God tells you, not what the scripture of man that's been written and rewritten multiple times. You're supposed to hold temple in your heart, in your house, to be able to find out what the word of God is.
I do want to hit on a couple things, and I completely agree with you, by the way. Um, I do want to hit on a couple things I think is important. So I'm trying to find Shred Wizard's comment. Yeah, and thank you, mods, for knocking out that porn spammer.
We were on stream with Shred Wizard, weren't we?
Yeah, he's been on a couple times.
Okay. I've talked to him. I know it's been a long time since I talked to him.
So let me go back here. Shred Wizard is a remarkably intelligent individual. And now we have to be careful with the words that we use because we'll get cooked quick. But he said genetically targeted magnetic control of the nervous system. Okay. Now we have to also remember what is in this Mike, Roger, November Alpha serum. Okay.
Are we talking about the graphene and, oddly enough, certain heavy metals that can, oddly enough, be picked up on radio waves and frequencies? Are we talking about the same thing?
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
I also want to consider it from another perspective. Okay. Because something I did not consider at all was, and hear me out, okay? Because a lot of you guys are going to be like, you're crazy, you're stretching it too far, there's no way, it's impossible, right? And I would have said the same thing if you told me 5 years ago that we'd be where we are right now, right?
Dark, please tell me something super crazy that I'm going to say, I don't fucking believe you. Because
So,
I'm just giving you heads up. I'm probably on the same page as what you're about to say.
so I don't know if I even believe it, but I know that it made me think. And I feel like, the job of the channel is to provoke thought, right? If we provoke
Exactly.
thought and you go take action, hold on, and you go do something positive with it, I got to be careful with the whole take action
Thank you.
stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, like when I say like anything like, go do something positive or take action, I mean like plant trees, like go work on your soil, make a garden, like farm
Reach out to
bees.
neighbors around you and help fucking plant trees in their yard. If they're
Yeah,
going through hard times, help them out.
yeah,
That's what
contribute to
taking
others.
action, what Dark is saying.
Yeah, not anything crazy or bad. But, and I'm super behind on chat, so if anyone's talking to us now, I'm sorry. But basically, Shred Wizard, to hit on this again, says genetically targeted magnetic control of the nervous system. Now, we know for an absolute 100% fact, and if you don't know, you can look it up, that this Mike, Roger, November, Alpha, um, uh, Juice, the Poke, has this written all over it, and it also has been um, created by using cells from aborted babies. 100% confirmed. It is absolutely confirmed. I can pull up the scientific data if you're unaware. But when I thought about that, I thought about, okay, so you have something that is, created to evolve DNA, and then you have something that is magnetic in nature, and blah 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 blah. And then I start thinking about AI. Okay, I'm wondering where AI is going, and I'm wondering where the world of technology is going. And I stumble across a video, and Lord help us, I'm going to share it. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping that sharing this video and us watching this 8-minute video together
Hey,
possibly provokes thought and doesn't get
Dark,
us to strike. Yeah.
before the video starts, I just want to lay out my personal view on this whole scenario. And I've kind of elaborated to you before about this. Basically, we can use radio telescopes and look a billion miles away into another solar system to find out what the frequency of the planet, what it compromises of helium, carbon, water, you name it. We can find out just off of an aura off of this planet. Well, the phone that you're holding in your hand or the phone that's in your pocket literally has that same ability to be able to detect an aura on a human being. Now, each human being has a frequency because we're all different. We can be identical twins, but even identical twins radiate at a certain frequency, and the frequency is their own personal composition, which is a like the retina or fingerprint or DNA, name it. Now, we actually literally have the ability to track people from a satellite if we know their DNA or their vibration of their body. I can't think of the fucking term, but basically their frequency at the end of the day. You can actually detect a human being off their frequency from a satellite in space. Now imagine you put graphene and other heavy metals into your body, and it has a little barcode associated with every single person associated with that. Each shot is
And
going to be a little bit different.
they may have been spending the last 2 years determining a way to masterfully and purposefully identify people within 6 feet or less.
Now you're a radio frequency emitter, and they can detect you a lot easier. I'm not going to get into 5G because I've heard some conspiracy theories talking about 5G being set up because you need 5G. What is it, like every 500 feet away to be able to make 5G work, and it automatically picks up. But at the same time, humans, even a fucking rock, everything has a frequency. And if you hit it at the right frequency, you can break a rock. You can break a human. You can fucking shake a building. And Nikola Tesla proved this shit. All I'm saying is, I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorist or anything crazy, but at the end of the day, what we know is 60 plus years behind what we actually have with our joint, military industrial complex, with IT, with anything in aeronautics, space, fucking computer engineering. We are literally 60 plus years behind. And there's a reason for that. Because we're finally at the point in time in history where the masses can completely wipe out, the small percent. But we're also at that same period in time where the small percent can wipe out the masses and keep all that knowledge, information, uh, fusion, cold fusion, whatever it may be. I don't give a fuck if it's real or not. But there's so much technology out there. We're finally at that point where shit pops off wrong enough. We don't have to worry about a goddamn thing. Because we're going to be gone at that point. And I truly feel we're already past that point. And there's so much shit going on that they're just trying to, what is it? The grasshopper and the ant analogy.
I'm not familiar. You mean the scorpion and the frog?
No, not the scorpion, the frog. What is it? I thought it was the grasshopper and the ant. Where one is trying to store food for the winter, and the grasshopper's like, fuck that shit, man. I'm fucking living for today, bitch. And the ant's like fucking storing up food sources until the grasshopper ends up fucking dying. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't remember what the analogy was, but
That was
basically,
beautiful. That was beautiful. Like,
all right, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Dark. Fucking post what you're
no,
gonna
you're
show.
good. You're good.
But you understand what I was saying.
Yeah. I gotcha. Open discussion is, so Dirt says, open discussion is severely lacking. Questioning your own beliefs is how you either evolve in thought or strengthen your own beliefs. My 2 cents. That's said beautifully, my friend.
Dark, I told you, and I also told Doug back in the day, that's what the Jewish people tell you. You question your faith to be able to become stronger. You question it to be able to find more information, more knowledge, and become stronger in what your belief is. If you believe blindly, you're going to be led blindly.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on, I missed something. What did I miss?
I'm not reading chat anymore.
Crump's nuts block out the sun. Yeah, for sure. He's nuts. Let me jump into this. So we're talking about what Shred Wizzy had mentioned, and it makes me think like, okay, if that were to be true, then what could the future look like? And I literally just happened to stumble across this video. Now, as for the person that created this vehicle, this video, please understand that this is just a vehicle for us to use it as,
Can you drop the comment so we can see the whole video?
Yeah. I'll drop in a sec.
All right.
So this is what do you call it when like you
Wait.
comment on it and oh yeah.
I didn't read that. I just read that now. I didn't realize he was talking to me.
Yeah.
Love you, Goy.
So the and I'll bring it full screen as well. So just understand, for the person that created this video, we're just using this as a vehicle to have a conversation around what we were just talking about, and that this is definitely fair use, because we're going to be stopping and talking and having conversations.
I want to show you what's possible when a robot writes all your blog articles,
Hold on.
ads, and even your LinkedIn biography.
What was up?
Dark, I was going to say, give a shout out to the channel.
Yeah, true that.
And then we can try to use it more as fair use, because we're giving them clout and props, and then
Man, they got 6.2 million views on this thing. They don't need no show.
No, they need a shout out.
Actually, no, you're right, because it's actually the Elon Musk zone. So
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Go to the Elon Musk Zone channel and check this out, because it's such a remarkable video.
We want to talk about the cows in the yard, and this video is wicked cool. We like it.
Wicked hard. You can see the harbor from the second floor.
You see the harbor.
All right, so please understand, like, this 8-minute, almost 9-minute video is the purpose of this is just to provoke thought, okay? And that looking at the advancement of this type of technology while we are dealing with what we are dealing with, how could it potentially compromise us? That's all. I'll leave it alone.
Hey, Dark, this is the technology that we know about currently right now.
Well, and this may be some technology that I didn't know a lot of this technology existed. It's pretty terrifying.
I know. I'm going to shut off my camera and my mic because I got to go pee-pee, but I'm going to be watching this whole thing, and then when you see my mic come back or my camera come back on, I'll be back for this. But no, I'll be watching the whole thing. So,
cool.
All right, I'm here.
All right, and I'll be popping in and interjecting so we don't get S-canned for running an Elon Musk video. Okay, so let me know how the audio comes through, y'all.
The danger of AI is
Elon
much
Musk,
greater
if you
than
buy us
the
both the
danger of nuclear
Tesla,
warheads.
we're not going to say anything else. All right, I got to go pee now.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
Let me go back.
I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot. Mark my words. AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
The biggest issue I see with so-called AI experts is that they think they know more than they do. And they think they're smarter than they actually are. This tends to plague smart people.
I'm just going to say this, and I have to pop in and bring this up, because otherwise it wouldn't be considered fair use. When the individual who is leading the charge on AI says that he is telling others to stop, slow down on AI, generally that's a good rule of thumb to listen to the mofo that's leading the charge. That's all I'm saying.
Dark.
They define themselves
No,
by their
hit
intelligence,
pause again.
and
Hit pause again.
they don't like the idea that a machine can be way
It's not
smarter.
pausing. Okay, yeah.
All right. Now, yes, I would love to tell the person or the people I'm in competition against, go ahead, stop. Don't move any further. You're moving too fast, baby. You know.
Yeah.
End of the day, one thing that listening to this whole Elon Musk thing before you jumped on, I'm like, hold on one second. Even if the elites have the highest technology and they want to chemical or biological warfare us off this planet, the masses, and start up a new civilization, that really doesn't mean shit. In all honesty, think about it. You'd want to get off of this fucking planet and start a whole new, brand new, genetically vibrant society somewhere else. So I kind of got that in my mindset, just saying. So
Yeah.
with AI, and we don't have the ability currently right now, we might have the technology to conquer the moon and Mars. Yeah, AI is scary as fuck because we can be in a matrix scenario, not saying matrix scenario, but where machines end up taking over the world. I don't know if, Dark, I know you have a young child. We both watched Wall-E together. We can see where humanity is going.
Wally?
Yeah.
Which one's Wally?
Wall-E was the little robot. It kind of reminds you of Number 5 Alive, Short Circuit. He was
Oh
a
yeah.
little robot, and everybody was like fat people in their little hover seats. They didn't know how to do shit.
Yeah, it sounds like where we are right now.
Basically. All right. Other than that, I'm sorry, dude. Go ahead.
The two Google AI computers that made their own language within hours was played off as a BS after people got worried or upset. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go through and play this.
Intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine can. This tends to plague smart people. They define themselves by their intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine can be way smarter than them, so they discount the idea, which is fundamentally flawed. That's the wishful thinking situation. I'm really quite close to, or very close to the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. It's capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows, and the rate of improvement is exponential.
It feels like we are the biological bootloader for AI, effectively. We are building it. And then we're building.
Let me just say this. Look at the robot. Look at it. Look at the robot. That's all I'm going to say. Jesus, help us.
Progressively it.
Really, dude? No. Hold on. I'm sorry. Freaking ads. What? Waka flocka.
And then we're building progressively greater intelligence. And the percentage of intelligence that is not human is increasing. And eventually, we will represent a very small percentage of intelligence. It's going to come faster than anyone appreciates. I think it's with each passing year, the sophistication of computer intelligence is growing dramatically. I mean, I really think we're on an exponential improvement path of artificial intelligence, and the number of smart humans that are developing AI is also increasing dramatically. I mean, if you look at like the attendance at the AI conferences, they're doubling every year. They're getting full. I have a sort of a young cousin of mine who's graduating from Berkeley in computer science and physics, and I asked him, well, how many of the smart students are studying AI and computer science? And the answer is all of them.
Dark, can you hit pause?
Approach or better outcome is.
Okay. The one thing I want to bring up right now is every time a new multimedia breakthrough happened, oddly enough, from the 80s all the way up till now, has been the porn industry leading the way. The porn industry led their way from 8mm to Betamax to VHS to DVD. They didn't go Lasermax all the way until they went onto the internet. The porn industry literally led our content and the way we record our content. The porn industry led the way. Now, on the other hand, with Elon Musk talking about growing artificial intelligence, the way I see no longer the porn industry, because they brought 4K to the industry before 4K was even in mainstream movies, and that's the porn industry, mind you. The advertising and marketing industry. Look at Coca-Cola and every other company out there that is not manufacturing for the government, for military industrial complex, for specific applications. Look at Coca-Cola. They spent almost $1 billion in research and analysis and advertising in 1 year to be able to manipulate and bore inside of your subconscious and your children or your grandfather, you name it. I think the AI that's going to end up taking over and the worry of AI is going to be from marketing, because the marketing AI is literally better than the AI that the CIA, NSA have developed to be able to track pattern recognition, because the marketing firms have already been developing this shit. What do you
Well,
say, Dark?
well, so here's the scary thing. Who's talking about it? Like
Nobody.
nobody, right? Like when different products like Coke and Pepsi and you name it, right? McDonald's and Coke are two excellent examples. Walmart too. Amazon did it differently, but for an example, um, they weren't studying marketing. They were studying psychology and human behavior, and they did that specifically so they can learn how to uh, influence people to make decisions from.
Dark. Amazon also bought all of the ad time and like in YouTube videos, TV shows, yada yada yada, bought all of that and sold it off to other companies. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They showed they have control over all of this multimedia and sold it off to other people as like a subcontractor. Like, hey, I'm Amazon. I'm gonna buy this 5-minute TV spot every commercial break, and in that 5 minute commercial spot, I'm gonna sell off this to Johnson and Johnson, to freaking Pledge, to Carvana, to this, to that. So they are definitely making sure they have all their hands in every single thing out there. And Amazon, I'm not going to say that's the biggest thing we need to worry about, but on a public level, they literally are fucking crazy with the amount of shit they have set up.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm bringing this back up. I'm gonna need to mute just because it echoes in my mic.
I'll mute
That
mine.
we achieve democratization of AI technology, meaning that no one company or a small set of individuals has control over advanced AI technology. Like that's very dangerous. It could also get stolen by somebody bad. Like some evil dictator of the country could send their intelligence agency to go steal it and gain control. It just becomes a very unstable situation. I think if you've got any incredibly powerful AI, you just don't know who's going to control that. So it's not as though I think that the risk is that the AI would develop a will of its own right off the bat. I think it's more that's the concern is that someone may use it in a way that is bad. and even if they weren't going to use it in a way that's bad, that somebody could take it from them and use it in a way that's bad. That I think is quite a big danger. We are, all of us already are cyborgs. So you have a machine extension of yourself in the form of your phone and your computer and all your applications. You are already superhuman. But by far, you have more power, more capability than the President of the United States had 30 years ago. If you have an internet link, you have an oracle of wisdom. You can communicate to millions of people. You can communicate to the rest of Earth instantly. I mean, these are magical powers that didn't exist not that long ago. So everyone is already superhuman. I think the singularity is probably the right word, because we just don't know what's going to happen once there's intelligence substantially greater than that.
All right, I couldn't resist. Sorry, I got to jump in. He is so right by saying that. Did I lose light? Oh, I lost light. He's so right in saying that we already have superhuman capabilities just in the fact that we have, our phones, internet, access to everything that we do. The challenge becomes when we don't use it to prepare, when we don't use it to, gain knowledge and information that will help us in the future, when we don't use it to become more self-sufficient and self-sustainable, we are literally using it to destroy ourselves and to destroy our community, to destroy our country. Somebody, Ahmad, get that porn chat out of here, please. We're literally using it against ourselves, and we are polarizing our country. We're literally cutting our country in half, and then we are, cutting it up into little sections of people with slightly different beliefs and little pockets of people. It's destroying community, and community does not exist in the United States anymore. Only communities, and it's sad. If we harnessed that power and used it for good, for preparation, for positivity, for reinforcing, I don't know, the ability to live in the future, we'd be in a different place. I digress.
Out of a human brain. I mean, most of the movies and TV featuring AI, they don't describe it in quite the way it's likely to actually take place. But I think you just have to consider, like, even in the benign scenario where if AI is much smarter than a person, what do we do?
Yeah.
What job do we have? I have to say that when something is a danger to the public, then there needs to be some government agency, like regulators. The fact is, like, we've got regulators in the aircraft industry, car industry, with drugs, food, and anything that's sort of a public risk. I mean, I think this has to fall into the category of a public risk. Usually there'll be some new technology. It will cause damage or death. There will be an outcry. There will be an investigation. Years will pass. There will be some sort of insight committee. There will be rulemaking. Then there will be oversight, eventually regulations. This all takes many years. This is the normal course of things. If you look at, say, automotive regulations, how long did it take for seatbelts to be implemented, to be required? The auto industry fought seatbelts, I think, for more than a decade. Successfully fought any regulations on seatbelts, even though the numbers were extremely obvious. If you had a seatbelt on, you would be far less likely to die or be seriously injured. It was unequivocal. And the industry fought this for years successfully. Eventually, after many, many people died, regulators insisted on seatbelts. This time frame is not relevant to AI. You can't take 10 years from the point at which it's dangerous. It's too late. This time frame is not relevant to AI.
I'm not normally an advocate of regulation and oversight. I mean, I think one should generally err on the side of minimizing those things. But this is a case where you have a very serious danger to the public. And therefore, there needs to be a public body that has insight and then oversight on to confirm that everyone is developing AI safely. This is extremely important. I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot. And nobody would suggest that we allow anyone to just build nuclear warheads if they want. That would be insane. So why do we have no regulatory oversight? This is insane.
And the intent with OpenAI is to democratize AI power. There's a quote that I love from Lord Acton. He was the guy that came up with power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, which is that freedom consists of the distribution of power and despotism in its concentration. And so I think it's important, if we have this incredible power of AI, that it not be concentrated in the hands of a few and potentially lead to a world that we don't want.
I'm not really all that worried about the short-term stuff. The things that are, like narrow AI is not a species-level risk. It will result in dislocation, in lost jobs, and that sort of better weaponry and that kind of thing. But it is not a fundamental species-level risk.
Hey,
whereas
I got a
digital
question.
superintelligence is. So it's really all about laying the groundwork to make sure that if humanity collectively decides that creating digital superintelligence is the right move, then
What up?
So, my question for you, my phone just died. I just got on the charger. It just popped up, so I don't have my earbuds in, so my audio quality is probably crap. My question for you is, I know I said the AI I'm more worried about is the one from, let's say, Coca-Cola and, manufacturing, stuff like that. For that. One thing, watching this video while I was off the phone and watching it on my TV on the channel, what if, let's just say, the NSA, CIA, or whatever alphabet agency we don't know about, they have an AI system set up to be able to analyze everything on social media, your texts, your phone calls, everything under the sun. And what's to say that if that AI were to go out of control, they look at all humans as vermin and pieces of shit? Because, Dark, I know you. You're a fucking decent human being, but we make screwed up jokes. We make screwed up commentary. And let's just say an AI is viewing everything that we're saying or anything that anybody is saying, and literally it's listening off of your phone, off of other people's phone. They can do
And it takes
voice
jokes
recognition.
very literally.
Let's just say that AI, I'm not saying becomes aware, but ends up taking control of scenarios. Who looks like the bad people? Every human being under the sun.
Yeah, I mean that's and then if you take it another step further with like Neuralink and things like that, like it's you could never have another liar ever that wasn't exposed. You could never have a scandal. You could know anything that you think of. That quick moment where you're like, I could blow that up is like, front page. Like it's crazy. But this exact thing is leading back to what Shred Wizard said, which is kind of what I wanted to bring all together. Now this is crazy, and I want you guys to tell me
Is
that
it the
Dark.
comment that you have posted right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you guys to tell me, Dark, you're crazy. That's nuts. It could never work. It's impossible. But what he said, you said you're going to go ahead and read it.
All right, I'm good. I read it.
So he says, so now imagine if you had forced behavioral protocol that was personalized and genetically targeted and enforced by nanoparticle nervous system transmitter / receiver function and governed by AI. That's exactly why I wanted to play this video, because it could not even possibly become crazier than exactly what we're talking about right here. And what is the way when your only option, because let's just look at like the Big Brother, okay? They watch everything, they control everything, they see everything, they know everything. You are literally I guess the term is like, they're in your pocket, like they're literally in your pocket, right? And can track and identify anybody like that. Even my burner phone, like they got me. Like and I'm not saying I have anything to hide from or whatever, but I'm just saying that like there is absolutely no. There are very few ways to hide. So, but my point to saying this is that, like, they try to enforce things through legislature. They try to enforce things through Congress, and it doesn't work. They can't achieve their total goal through that. Then they try to enforce things through social normalities. They try to achieve goals. They try to use the social body to legislate, essentially, and what's right and what's wrong, and wearing a mask and complying or not complying. And they're winning. They're using the social body of the United States to govern law by morals, whether wrong or right or wrong. And then what if they say one day, we no longer need to enforce things by man. We no longer need to enforce things by the barrel of a gun. And now we use things like this to enforce law. How terrifying could that be? We're almost done though.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you done? I thought you were at the end. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I was just gonna go ahead and play the last like 20 seconds, but you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. So back when we had the third musketeer with us, he brought up the whole fact about eugenics and how every child in this country and the majority of other countries get a blood sample taken from them, right?
Yep.
Now, like I was saying during I'm trying to hold my phone the right way because I don't have my ear pods in. Um, that every human, we all have specific frequencies. Yeah, we're all different. We can be twins, whatever it is. We have different frequencies. It's hard to freaking latch onto those frequencies unless you inject something in them to be able to leave a radio marker or something to be able to make that frequency well known. Because, if you're at 102.5, you need to be at 102.5 0.000000009 to hit my personal frequency versus yours versus this or that. DNA has a personal frequency. Why do you think that, when a president shits overseas, that the Secret Service scoops it up and sanitizes everything, every foreign diplomat, this or that? When it comes down to it, we all have our own frequencies, and our DNA actually has a frequency. And this is something during the Cold War, and you guys can look it up. DNA rhythmatic frequency or something along those terms. Like the government literally has white papers that they released about this shit, and then there's shit that's redacted in there. But end of the day, if they get your genetic code, you legitimately can play on a frequency, your genetic code, and vibrate it to a point where your shit shuts down and you die. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people, but I'm literally saying Google it, research it, and you will fucking find this shit out. AI scares me like 110%. But when it comes down to it, it's all the stuff that we personally put out there and we keep on interacting with that gives the AI the ability to be able to predict our next movement, to do all these different things. And I 110% believe the government's AI is not as good as these marketing firms that are contracted through the government and being paid buku dollars that are doing this research, for Coca-Cola and all these other companies. I think that AI is actually going to have a better chance of screwing over all of society. And it's not like fucking Skynet, but it's one of those where it, it's going to see the worst side of humanity, and it will reenact and basically display and project back to us with its actions what the worst parts of humanity is. Dark, do you kind of see what I'm saying on that? It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, and I mean, I, I I don't know like what element AI would take with all of this, and I can see.
We don't know how far it can actually control at this point.
Yeah, and I also agree that everything is energy. Everything, right? Just like you said, a rock sitting on the ground is energy.
Yep.
And, energy can't be, stopped. It can only be or picked up or moved. It can only be transferred. Like, so you are emitting vibrations and energy constantly, and they are unique to you, right? You meet people, and sometimes you click with people and you're like, oh wow, like this person's cool. It's because there's an energy that they're emitting that you either vibe with or you clash with. And that who knows if that's harnessed and used, and it's just as crazy if that is a real thing, and I just don't know personally. The frequencies, energies, radio waves. I don't know. I left my tinfoil hat upstairs, but
Dark,
I
I know I told you this, and I don't know if you ever researched it, but all matter is actually light. All
yeah,
matter is
no,
light. Light slowed down and condensed becomes actual matter, becomes protons, neutrons, quarks, becomes a mountain, becomes a waterfall. Whenever it's destroyed, it's never truly destroyed. It goes back into energy. Energy is light at the basis of everything said and done. So everything has a vibration, everything has a frequency. Um, and this all goes back to quantum mechanics. And I'm not looking at the chat or anything. You guys can call me a quack, whatever. I don't care. End of the day, legitimately, we are all based off of vibration and frequency. A rock, a sun, a moon, your car, you vibrate it at a certain frequency. The resonance frequency for the vehicle, the building, the person, the material, it will shake a part. So I'm just saying.
yeah.
Let's finish this. I'm sorry for interrupting so much, man.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll go ahead and turn it back on. There's only about 20 or 30 seconds left.
Oh shit, my bad.
We should do so very, very carefully. Very, very carefully.
We're rapidly headed towards digital superintelligence that far exceeds any human. I think it's very obvious.
Okay, so really quickly, that doesn't include every single thing that um, the initial video that I saw did. The initial video actually showed AI in early stages playing Atari games, and they were playing them at like literal warp speeds, getting perfect scores and beating them like that.
Dark, I
And
saw
it was
this.
developing.
Dark, I saw the same video that you're talking. Oh my god, because I don't have my ear pods in. Like I'm trying to figure out where my face is. No, I saw the same thing that you're talking about, and it was freaking incredible. You remember
Yeah,
the Nokia brick phones?
the snake.
Undestructible?
Yeah,
They had AI do the snake on the phone,
yeah,
find the most optimal pattern.
it's crazy.
They're using AI to do a lot of these different things, from video games to problem solving. And I'm I don't know how in fear you are of AI. I'm not too much in fear of it, but I know there's going to be something crazy that pops up from it eventually.
Yeah, that was my thing, that like I didn't even put the connection together, right? I knew that like, okay, we're looking at these companies made this juice. Okay, this juice contains Mike, Roger, November, Alpha, which is something that evolves Delta, November, Alpha. And in doing that, and also mixing in the metals, the graphene, all of that shit, um like how could they use that to gain control? Because like, I guess the question that I had to answer was, what could they do such by doing it that there would be absolutely nothing that the human populace could do to fight back, right? If the human populace is fighting against a man with a gun, then all you need is a man with a gun. If you know what I mean? Like, we can match certain levels of tyranny with certain levels of force, unless there is full compliance without choice.
Now,
Unless your choice is to not use the juice.
Dark, like the context that I brought up earlier about the our third host um, on collecting DNA from major societies around the world.
Hmm.
There was, I wouldn't say it was the 70s. I would say it was like the mid to late 80s to early 90s. They were talking about making genetic biological warfare weapons, as in, if you have Afghani in you, you have Chinese in you, if you have this in you, this or that, they could specialize a biological weapon to specifically, it could make other people sick, but if you were Afghani, Irani, Chinese, this or that, it would specifically be the worst towards your genetic blood type, which was called genetic biological weapons. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it, correct?
Yeah.
So we're at that point where we're past genetic biological weapons, and I hate to say this group's term, Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of all this other shit. And apparently, they own a shit ton of property here in Florida. Believe it or not, it's ridiculous. But they were instrumental in bringing forth that each human being had a certain vibration, a certain frequency, and that ended up getting picked up by I'm not going to say it was the CIA. Literally, anybody in here in the chat can freaking look it up. But look up human biological frequency attack or something along those lines. There are white papers from our government and other countries, major countries around the world, that have looked into it and actually had good test results on being able to attack somebody using a radio frequency or literally a radio frequency.
Yeah.
If you were able to radiate electricity or vibrations a certain pitch and frequency towards a certain person, um, you can actually kill that person. You can destroy shit in the person. And one of the things that I ended up finding out actually came from the U.S. Navy was the sonar that they ping out the front of the dome on the subs. If a human being was in front of it up to, I want to say, like 200 feet, that ping, that electromagnetic radio wave going out there would legitimately split that human's body into like cells.
Mm.
You're just basically blood in the water. Your bone isn't even bone anymore. It is fucking fractionalized out and split and diverged out there. And I'm not even bullshitting you. This is shit that the US Navy tested. So if a sonar ping that's not even, related to your own harmonics can fucking tear you up like that, just imagine if somebody had your own personal radio frequency and they can tune in and fuck with you.
Yeah.
You've heard the same thing about radio waves being pointed at a human being and making
Or
them
the clouds.
hearing voices or making them think they're schizophrenic and just basically going crazy by pointing radio waves at an individual. And those weren't even targeted at, their personal frequency.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before, right?
Yep. We
So,
also talked about HARP, which HARP is essentially shooting radio frequencies into the
upper ion
atmosphere.
heating it up.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do have to cut the stream, man. I pushed myself a little too far. I don't think I necessarily have the karate cold, because after I drank some caffeine, I started feeling a little bit better. But I gotta get to bed. But I am glad that you came on, and I'm glad we got to talk about some of this stuff. And yeah, I mean, just be as vigilant as you possibly can and look at everything with curiosity, like don't rush to judgment on anything. Be critical on every single possible thing that you can.
Dark, this is exactly why I kept on telling everybody, do your research, Google it, because I'm not even bullshitting you. Like, all this shit is in white paper from the government and major research labs out there. It legitimately is crazy. Not saying they're using it against us. Maybe they are, but we're at a point in history where you see a lot of people doing crazy shit and calling themselves different names. I blame that on social media for the most part. But at the same time, I plan on being back here with Dark, and I want to be able to keep on moving forward with y'all. I think I got everything taken care of the best I can on my home front. So hopefully I can start being a part of everything again. And Dark, if there's a something coming up where I need to actually have research and I can send info where you can put it up on the screen, I definitely want to do that because I know a lot of people are thinking that a lot of shit that I said was BS.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I mean, a lot of what we're talking about too is kind of like it's unfounded, right? Like, you know, we're saying cyborgs could take us over and control us with metal and radio frequency, like, but we could point to studies that could allude to the fact that there's a possibility that as long as there is a possibility, prepare. That's it. Um, I do, before we go, just want to throw in a quick little shout out. JSD Supply, guys, support them. They're in the fight. They're making sure every single day that you guys can still build from 80 percenters. We're actually going to have some Blue Chem Light 80% AR lowers, which I'm super excited about. Swamp Dog is doing all of that.
Do I get one?
If you got to buy them, unfortunately. I got to buy one too. um, we're only making 10, and there's only 7 left. They're, I think he said 125, and they're 80 percenters. So you can only purchase them if they're legal where you're at. So just remember that.
Oh shit, Dark. One caveat: do you have a bank card that you can swipe and not run down, but you can just hold against the teller, and it reads it and automatically takes off your card? You don't have to swipe it.
No.
I have a bank card like that. Giving you heads up, those bank cards where you can literally hold it against the scanner machine, not swipe it. The person 6 feet away from you, if he's got a phone in the pocket with a receiver set up to be able to detect anybody with one of these cards, they can steal your information from 6 feet away. And this is supposed to be safe banking technology. My shit got stolen 3 times in the past fucking 2 weeks.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, giving y'all heads up. Frequency is a bitch.
Yeah, I haven't moved to anything like that. I've seen like a lot of the offers to, get cards like that, like, speed at the pump, kind of thing. I
Why do
just
you think they keep on trying to advertise for RFID blocking wallets?
yeah,
So they
no,
can't scan your information off of your cards.
yeah, I've seen that. That's and I've seen, like, I know that's been popular for a long time because it used to be in airports that that was like really big for you to get your shit stolen in airports.
Dude, I can buy a 2-year-old fucking Android phone, upload it with fucking scanning data, and be able to fucking pirate your fucking shit off your card anywhere I walk in the mall, fucking just walking past you. I get your card information.
Yeah, that's crazy. Let me share this with Bacon. Thank you, brother. Oh, oops. For the 223, this is why you get a wallet that blocks RFID. Yep, there you go. All my guns are carbon fiber and airsoft. So I'm just going to share this shit with you guys real quick. So as I mentioned, JSD Supply is a huge friend of the channel, and I wanted to actually show you guys this. So typically when you're picking up 80% receivers from, most places, they're around $150. And where'd it go? $150 is a very fair, good price. But here is JSD showing on the screen? Okay, yeah. So at JSD Supply, if you go and you click, I have a coupon, and you put in code DARK and put apply coupon, and they have them in stock right now in almost all colors. Free shipping, $10 off. That is a Polymer 80 Glock lower for $89, as you'll see right here. stupid cheap. So also you could go back to the Glock parts here and get one of the Judah slides. Let's see, for the full size. The
Dark,
strip
how long have you
slide.
been with JSD?
Yeah, I'm on their payroll. I get no, I'm kidding. I get nothing
No,
for
how
this.
long have you been associated with them?
Um, I mean, I'm not really associated. Like, how long have I known them?
Yeah.
Probably 2 months, something like that.
I saw you wearing the JSD shirt 1 or 2 videos where I was sitting in the back, not dancing. But you're bringing up JSD. I'm freaking curious at this point. And like, no shit.
Yeah, dude. Like even this, so you should be buying like your receivers separately. So like buy your P80 receiver separately, get that shipped, and you get the $10 off plus the free shipping. So it's basically $20 off. But that is hands down the best price on the internet. And here's a Judah slide for 139. So you would get it for 129 shipped with free shipping. It's just best prices. They're all USA made. It's the shit. And the dude Jordan that owns JSD Supply is a friend of the channel, and I want to make sure that we number one support other people that are supporting us. We don't get anything. We get no money. We get like nothing. Like I get nothing for this, but I get to pass on savings to the community, and the community gets to build freedom, and that's the most important thing. Um, so I would highly recommend that you patronize him if you plan on building. The other thing that you guys can do, if you do want to, bookmark this place and time, we do have our DLD patches available at Black Swan Tactical. So that's your boy Crump. That's his website. He did all this for us. He set it up. Him and Toxic Patch Co. designed it, and they put them out, and they're awesome. So it's been a pre-order. The regular ones sold out in like I don't even know how long it was. It was like a week they sold out, but 3 or 4 weeks before they
I
were even
tried going on
available.
like 2 days ago, and I couldn't even buy one my damn self. So giving y'all heads up. I'm trying to work my phone because I don't have my earbuds in. Dark. One of my neighbors down the street, they do CNC milling, cutting on boards such as making globes or making city landscapes. Cutting it out CNC wise. And I talked to them because they need some electrical work done. So I'm trying to work out something for a trade thing because it's not hard work. But I want to be able to do the DLD glow stick, and I'm trying to find out how much, if it's a 4 foot by 8 foot sheet of wood or MDF, whatever it may be, how
Mm-hmm.
many we can get on there. And I need 2 pieces for 1 piece completed. And I want to either do LEDs or glow powder. And the glow powder that I'm talking about lasts like 16 hours after full exposure to sunlight or light. And it's not like the old school, little stars you put on your ceiling
Yeah.
that only last for 5 minutes after, or 30 seconds after you shut off the light in the room. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to do like a double inlay, and I'll keep one for myself, and I'll try to send the rest to Dark for him to be able to send those out as gift prizes and stuff like that. But I still have to make the deal with the neighbor down the street. Yes, and I want it to be able to flow without electricity behind it. So
Nice.
I'm looking into trying to get that going on my end, and that was something that I just started the other day. So hopefully I can get them interested and I can do some
Man, that shit glows like a motherfucker. Yeah, no, that's
edition
awesome.
for them and get some free CNC cuttings out of this shit.
Oh
So
yeah, that's dope, man. I would love that.
yeah, I'd want one behind me and I want one behind you. And
Hell yeah.
there, and whatever's left over out of that material, we can send off for gifts or prizes, whatever it may be.
Dirt McGirt said, I can't VC tonight. I just realized I got to be at work in 5 hours and 38 minutes. Dude, I feel you. I got to pass out too. So I'll end on this note. I'll stop share and I'll go to this last one. Boom. So this is only the September store. Okay. So once September is done, nothing, not one article will be available again. We have the Glowies shirt, we have the Glowies hoodie, we have the Glowies hat, which has actually been the most popular. The camo one is so dope. Walter, Jazz, like all you guys have seen you rocking it, seen the pictures you guys have been sending me. That's awesome.
The last video or the last stream you got going on, I saw one of the people on there with the glowy shirt.
Yep. Dirt was rocking a Glowy shirt, and I got. Hold up.
Why is it I don't have any fucking gear? Come on, man.
Woo.
I got hairy legs.
I got hairy legs. This is going to be gone at the end of September. So if you want your semi-auto keycard shirt, hop on it, man. We've actually sold a handful of them, and Big Cartel and Printful are currently reviewing it. I don't know. They may take it down, so we're probably going to lose it anyway. But basically,
do you got some fucking swag for me on my end? Come on, man.
dude, I literally bought this.
I got my butt wiped today.
I bought this. You gotta buy your own merch around here.
God damn it, man!
We didn't even get samples.
Poor motherfucker that's going through a divorce. Come on.
Hey, I'm
hey,
right behind
anybody
you.
in chat, come on, send some money my way so I can get merch for our channel.
Damn. Isn't that fun? I literally had to have Sport Brand go in and bring it down to cost, because so all y'all know the shipping is actually included in all these prices, because we didn't want, so really, like, we're not like making anything on this. It's just like we want to be able to get cool shit out there.
Hey, everybody, don't listen to fucking Dark. Me and him talked about this, and we both agreed we wanted to make it, and literally, me and him both agreed whatever the cost was, we wanted to be able to make sure that everybody got what they were ordering for the cost that they were paying, only make $1 or $2. And
Yeah, which is basically going to Sport Brand.
Yeah, and legitimately, everything, whatever the profit is going over to Sport Brand to be able to pay for his designing and everything else like that. And God damn it, I just shut myself on my phone. There we go. Designing for things. So, end of the day, we appreciate y'all. And it's one of those where I can't even afford our own merchandise. And I want it. I want it so fucking bad.
Dude,
so
you and me both, man.
Down the street and make my own merchandise to be able to bring to the channel and give to Dark and whatever pieces are left over as a prize for y'all, gentlemen. So,
well, I put a copyright on the Kim Light, man. So you'll be paying royalty. No, I'm kidding. No, I honestly, dude, I want the hoodie, I want the glowy shirt, and I want the pillow, because the pillow, like, is actually a really freaking nice pillow, and it's
dude,
got.
I want the hoodie, the hat, the pillow. That's what I want.
Yeah,
Personally.
but bro, the semi-auto key card shirt
I
though.
want that so much. I do. But the problem is, I can't afford it. I
Yeah,
can't
I know,
afford to
man.
buy anything right now. So I'm sorry, y'all.
Dude, I kind of
Hey,
want that
anybody
last
wants to
week.
buy anything, you pay for shipping. I'll send you out farm raised eggs
Oh, hey,
from the chickens. Just saying. They're
that's
good for like 90 days. I'll ship them out. How many do you want?
there you go. You could trade eggs for glowy merch.
That's what I'm
Um,
saying, man.
yeah, we didn't even pay for samples. Like we just ran the store. And basically what we're doing is every month we are putting a new store up. So like when October hits, everything in this store will be gone. It will never come up again. We'll never do another
What
glowy
is the
shirt.
store off of? This isn't off of John Crump's, that Black Swan Tactical, is it?
No, this is our store. So this is only ours. It is Glowy's PX, like Postal Exchange, .bigcartel.com.
Can you send me the link in text message so I can look at the store?
Yeah,
I saw the what John Crump's is Black Swan Tactical.
yeah, but
I
that's
saw
only
the
the
patch,
patches.
and the patch is all sold out because I want to I want something to
Well,
do
no, so
with the channel.
the glow in the dark patches are available. The regular patches are sold out, but the glow in the dark patches are available.
Okay, that was
Yeah,
the one that I saw that was still available. Um, but no, send
yeah.
me a link to our store,
I just
and
put
I'll pass it on to a few of the people that I put onto this.
I
'Cause
just
I
put it
put
in
them on the
chat.
podcast and the YouTube channel, and every time I see these gentlemen, they're like, "No fucking shit! What the fuck?" Blah blah blah. And if I could put them on the merch store, I guarantee you, and they're way older than us, um, they'll be in it too. So
Hell yeah. Um, like beaver pelts for a young squaw. Yeah, so oh, also you can use code DARK at not only JSG Supply, also Black Swan Tactical and Toxic Patch Co. Um, dude, if you don't stop dropping this stuff in my chat, I'm gonna do a reverse search on your IP
so much
address.
better. I got enough battery to be able to put it in my earpod or wired. Yeah, Dark. Send me
Um,
the link to our channel's merch store, so I can actually send it to multiple people because I got a whole bunch of people interested over these past couple of months and watching the channel. I didn't tell them like, subscribe, or anything else like that. I just put them on it, and they were like, "Dude, did you see what happened the last episode? Why weren't you on it?" And I'm like, um, I'm dealing with family matters, and it is what it is. I'm just staying secluded right now. I'll be back on the channel soon. But Dark, I'm literally not even BSing you. I have people that I put on the channel, and they whenever I see them, they're like, "I didn't see you on the last stream. What do you mean you're part of the channel?" I'm like,
dang.
keep on watching.
I'm dropping the glowy store in chat right now. So if you're on your phone, you can click it and copy it. The link for the patches, I will also oh, and he's gone. Also drop in chat. All right, so that's all for you guys. Again, you know, we're not making shit off this. I mean, there'll be some profit from it, but it's not why we're doing it, man. But yeah, that's it. As I always say, you know, every single time I come on here. Well, go ahead, Late. If you have closing remarks, you can help yourself.
My closing remarks is Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry to introduce to you me, Light. I've been out of here for a while, and I've been dealing with my own shit. Other than that, end of the day, what do we say, Dark? We got to find our own independence, build our own security,
Yep.
and figure out things for ourselves. Other than that, stop listening to people telling you what to do. Stop listening to the media. And hey, do you remember what this was, Dark? Eh, 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 eh.
I do not know what that is.
I'm sorry, dude. Out of context, whatever. When we had our third host on the show, what happens when somebody just turns the nozzle, shuts off your water, turns the nozzle, shuts off
Oh,
your
yeah.
electricity,
Yeah.
turns the nozzle, shuts off whatever else is around you? What we want y'all to do, store a little water, save a little food, do a little something for yourself to build up for the future where you can go a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks. Whether you can do it or you can't do it, it don't matter. End of the day is what we want to do is help everybody out there become more independent and more free thinking in their abilities. So be safe, be dangerous, and Dark, would you carry a short or a long? Oh my god.
Stick.
I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna fucking catch on to it. Would you carry a short gun or a long?
Oh, long gun. Oh, I see. I
So
keep both with me usually.
exactly.
There you go, dirt. IBC totes, grow vegetables, buy some mushrooms to farm, etc. Hell yeah.
Who was that? Dirt McGurk?
Yeah, it was dirt. He's got and big iron. Yeah, he's got acreage. As I
Ask Dirt.
always say.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. We're at the end of it. I don't want to add on to jumping into more comments. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
It's been a while.
I was gonna say, you know, as I always say at the end of every stream, be kind. That's rule number one. Always be kind. Be kind to everyone, and just live a life of true, pure, kindness, care, compassion. Contribute to others. Just like I always say, a hand that's open to give is open to receive. Bless others, and you shall be blessed. And as you go through life like this, truly contributing to others, make sure that you exercise violence, practice violence as responsibly as possible, and use it very, very, carefully, sparingly, only in self-preservation, but just be as dangerous as you possibly fucking can be. It is your responsibility.
Dark, and I'm not even going to try to quote the comment that Jesus said, but Jesus said a remark on sell everything you have and hold your sword. I don't even remember the comment. I apologize for everybody religious, but Jesus made a comment on sell everything you have, but never let go of your sword, or something along those lines. And this is the guy who says, praying to me and you can go see my Father and go to heaven. He legitimately said, don't give up your sword.
Damn,
and the
I
whole
never heard that.
Turn your other cheek, that is misconstrued as getting smacked and just turning your head. No, turning your other cheek was a act of defiance, because if you get smacked with the left hand the shit hand and you turn it to your other cheek where they have to smack you with with their fucking right hand, that makes them step up to another level. They'll smack you with your fucking shit hand, but when you turn the other cheek, that means go ahead, smack me like an equal. And that's what turn the other cheek means. Not turn the other cheek and just get smacked and just turn the other cheek and walk away. No, turn the other cheek was when you only wipe with your left hand and your right hand is pure and clean. You turn the other cheek for them to smack you with the right hand, for them to make you an equal. You get smacked. I don't know if you knew about that, Dark.
I did not. I did not. Jim says, sell your cloak and buy a sword.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Sell your cloak, buy a sword. I think there was something also added into sell your cloak, but no, Jesus said literally, buy a sword.
Damn.
Jesus said,
Consumerism at its
Jesus
best.
is second is 2A.
Yeah, right?
Jesus 2A EDU. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
All right, y'all.
All
I
right.
appreciate you coming on, man. I'm going to go pass the hell out because my daughter's going to wake me up in 4 hours and 22 minutes. So,
Hey, hit me up. I'll be back on here. And everybody on here, yes, I'm not 100% sober, but every other time I'm on here, I will be 100% sober. I told Dark that I'm over this whole shit, and I have good standing on my part where I don't need to be worrying about my family matters at this point on the divorce side. So I'm good to go. This is the last drunk light stream you'll ever see, and we'll go from there. Love you, Dark.
we'll see. All right, brother. Much
Fuck you.
love.
Don't say we'll see, you asshole.
All right, man. Much
All right.
love. Peace, y'all.
Love you, brother. Hey, everybody in here, much love. Peace. Good night.